Hello everyone! Hello. Welcome to Dredge! Oh, one of my favorite games. I love this. I love Dredge a lot. As the thumbnail suggests, if you actually looked at it, this is my second playthrough of the game. And, because well, technically speaking, I could go and get my old save or whatever, but I got the game on Steam, because I got it through Prime Gaming originally, and I now have the complete edition, which means I have all the DLC and stuff, which I didn't have before, so there is a bunch of stuff that I haven't seen now that I have access to. I also can access the shed, because, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that right away, because it's really cheaty, the stuff you can get out of it. But let's go ahead and start. Angler wanted, job listing. Oh boy. And we just full throttle crashed in front of the lighthouse. All things considered, that's entirely in character. Oh, it's nice to be back. Morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow, I must say. Quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks around the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse, which was shining right at you? Ha, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things on one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Yep. Oh gosh, we're so slow. Might need to turn up my camera sensitivity. Honestly, no. Actually, I'm turning that back down. That's a bit. The spyglass. I'm gonna be more sensitive when I get that. Anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ah, the lore. Oh man, I missed this game. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, so I played Dredge the first time towards the end of last year. And I think it was like the end of last year, yeah. And have the fact that even without like looking at the controls, I was immediately like reflexively, oh yeah, X to close the menu. Yep, everything, it's all coming back. Catch the fish. Encyclopedia. So, pursuits. The Pale Reef and Reach an Iron Rig. I have no idea what to expect from those two. Oh man, I need a new engine. Oh yeah, cod. Alright. I never like quite filled out the encyclopedia and stuff. Like, a part of me was tempted Time only moves when you move. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, I don't have the stuff for that. Gosh, it's been a while. I'm like, oh, let me do that. Oh no, I don't have the stuff for coastal, of course. Oh man. I could just try and blitz out there to get to the shack, but that's not a great idea, I don't think. I also just don't want to completely screw over the progression. Because Dredge is always the game that I played to, like, weirdly, it's so calming despite, like, the horror elements of it. At least for me. Bang. Bang. Alright. Probably go and grab the first note. Okay. Let us read that. The 20th of August, 1927. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first date proper. Today, we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of the Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I could see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Yep. Lights on. Yeah. It's nighttime. If I was smart, actually, I would have saved one spot so I could get a squid, but... yeah, that's just an analysis point. I don't need to go there yet. Ah, our first relic. Exposure to things increase panic. Yep. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. But before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand that you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make sure this is easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go toward paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town pay us off my debt. Got it. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. My boy! You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, yeah. Surprised they found the new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for the fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Let's sell all. That adjusted -22. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work! I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Ah, research port. Ah, one last thing. Shipwright, our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Yep. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be a new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront and everything takes time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Alright. As much as it's tempting... 130. Better than a candle, just. Makes more sense to get them weighted when I can. Peculiar engine. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did to it seems to have given it more power than usual. An old rusty engine. 10 knots would be nice. I think we immediately get a new engine. And then that's not a bad idea, but I don't know if we can install that yet. Hydraulics good, because that means that we can get ocean fish. Sleep. We can work with mackerel and the like. This second bottle. You can go here and we can also go to the town across the way. Like, I'm not nearly... Because, like, going into the game originally, I knew it was a horror game to some degree. Like, and so... Because I knew it was a horror game, I tended to psych myself out of being risky. But now that I know how the game works... I am very comfortable just, like, it took me days to even want to bother going across. Granted, I think I initially just got a fishing rod. Dock worker, how's the day treating you? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather, most days it's pretty quiet. Pay is not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get that on the seas every day. What else can I do for you? I better go. Enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Nope. I'm sorry, but I don't. It's good to make introductions. Okay. Can't get those flounder in the coastal. We'll get some cod and then head back. I love this game. Like, the fishing part of it is just so relaxing. Just chilling, fishing. That's gonna stay here, so I don't need that yet. Floating buoy. It seems to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. The dim light also provides a brief respite from the gloom in the night. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, humans or otherwise, would have their bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone, shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. I have hit the rocks at the feet of that thing a number of times. Arrow squid. Perfect packing, have full cargo, yeah. Because I'm only playing it on Steam now, for the first time. I'm getting all the Steam achievements, which is fun. Fishmonger. Has a special order come through for our customer? If you can fulfill it, pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. He asked for 1 Gulf Flounder and 1 Grey Eel. Just bring them when you have them. You'll need a rod that can handle shallow water to fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to handle that. Should be able to sort that for you. $3 remaining of my debt. How are you feeling about those engines? They'll take you far. We're liable too. Right, take care of it. Reinstall my shallows. I'm out of money now. I do need to be careful sanity-wise, though, because I don't have much in the way of light yet. Black Gulper! Grouper, rather. Granted, there's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of reason to be out at night other than, at the moment, other than... Oh, my sanity's getting bad. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Totally didn't just stay out all night fishing. Hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concerned, visible apprehension. Why are you here? Come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shovels back along the path that leads to the light. Got any fish for that order? There you go. Oh wait. Alright now. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partially to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand our facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. I cannot read. It's the person I was hoping to see. Will you be selling out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? The contents don't... Small package. The contents don't feel like anything at all. Just wrapped mess of shapes. That's fine. Mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. Dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Alright, dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal, scraps, that sort of thing. Fine materials will allow you to get up to upgrade my vessels. Got it. Materials assigned towards upgrade here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Yep. I can't do anything like that yet, because I can't dredge. Money-wise, probably is better to just save for the cloudy lens. 750 lumens is a pretty good difference. Alright. Yeah, we now have our debt repaid. Let's flounder so we can go grab that quickly. Alright. Let's go. Cross the sea. Now that's new. I'm guessing that's the Pale Reach, and that's the rig. We do not have the transportation abilities to get that far yet, but what's the delivery? Let's see here. Tears a small hole in the paper and peeks aside. You can't see for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This will do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. Hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. Surely you'll get more use out of it. Pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're out in the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Sustainable fishing. Awesome. Flounder and eel. Might as well grab cod. Might I can get like one cod. Oh, there was only one cod left, so not used to this version of the boat still. I missed my fully upgraded thing. Yep, I have stuff for the order. Here's your flounder. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. This should be pleased with that. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Found this book out back, could be useful to you. Fishmonger reaches around under the counter and hands you a damp but battered book. A few shimmering scales are stuck to the cover. Sell that, and then suits, black grouper, and 2 squid. I can just do it. Okay. Money wise, 228. That's really good. Alright. Now, I think we want a lens because if we're gonna be out at night, let's quit out that way. Black grouper. First, because we're here. Bang, bang, bang. Black grouper. Okay, cool. Oh, there's rays on the other side. This would be good for money, but I'm not sure if they're worth it yet. Go and get a ray. Just to, like, at the very least get in the encyclopedia. Stingray! Cool. Alright, let's get back. Man. I knew that was about to happen. I was just thinking, like, the only danger out here at night is boulders that appear out of nowhere. Like that, and the fact that there's ghosts of wrecked ships. The lighthouse doesn't help when the boulders are questionably, whether or not, like, questionably real. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about the new business venture. I've been considering crab pots. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but if you could fix it at the shipwright. Right. Crab pot should be plenty straightforward. Just drop it out to sea somewhere, then come back after a day or two and check on it. I've got a customer after fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Keep an eye out for larger fish. They'll fish. Feed more mouths so I can pay you more for them. I'm gonna just straight up grab another basic crab pot because those are like nice passive income. Common crabs. Bucks to repair the other crab pot. I don't have anything I get. Oh, I need to do research, which is dredging and stuff. Yep. I don't think you're gonna get much of anything here. I can try putting one there, because I don't even know if I've done that. And then out here is usually okay. Can't dredge yet. I think we need to go over there for the dredge thing. However, the 21st of August, 1927, we had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows up the back of the Greater Narrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We do not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. There's good stuff over there, but I can't dredge yet. Which is why I think I have to go over here. I don't remember for certain, though. Might be that's just after the crab quest. Where do I have pursuit-wise? Just the crab thing. Ruined mansion. The door is locked. Workshop looks like it hasn't been used for decades. We're not going in there yet. I didn't need to sleep there. Mackerel, cod, I think we do just need to keep fishing, get some more items. How is the progress on Ding? 73%. Cool. Sustainable fishing is nice. Make the first shark. Gosh. Let's get some rays. Not in like terms of like sun rays or anything like that, but like actual stingrays. I guess one stingray. That's fine. Not the most efficient packing I've ever done, but definitely not the least. You're not anywhere close yet. Need to wait a bit. Hey, 10% chance not to reduce fish stocks when catching with rod. Perfecto. Alright. Alright. Now look. Thanks, lady. Yeah, I can't dredge anything yet. Correct engine operation. we do just have to sleep. Because only thing right now we need is crabs. Common crab. Want to make sure that we empty these pots because the other crab we need is big. That rig is really ominous in the distance. Go flounder. $38. I don't think we need to switch to doing oceanic yet. Trophy mackerel. Yes I do. I have one of the crabs. Yeah, because that's the final. Right now. Just amount of money. Could do that. I think I should save up for hydraulic. Because I also want to be like research that next so I can do both coastal and shallow so I can just get rid of the weighted line. Yeah, we'll see. Oh! That wasn't what I was expecting my first aberrant to be. Barbed eel. A spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. That's interesting. The first one is I got last time was I think it was a cod, I want to say. Not like an eel. That's crazy to get that first. Because I kind of assumed it was like... Wait, because my memory's a bit foggy of early game specifics. So like, I thought... I remember getting a quest that led me to go and catching... aberrant. But that's fascinating. Pursuits. Grotesque fish. Caught a strange looking fish, never seen anything like it in all my years. It died as soon as it was pulled from the water, but scales are still pulsing with the strange rhythm. Don't want to handle it anymore. Have a headache and ears ringing slightly. Maybe the fishmonger at Greater Mare will know more. The only... is that the only aberration? No, it's not. Well, this is where the game starts to get a bit funky. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicate patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. The handkerchief. A man is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Ah, yes, my old friend. $480. Actually doing quite good. I don't remember if he gives us. Oh, that will give us the ability to dredge, which is what we need. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She talked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggest that you take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Yep. That, in my first playthrough, I completely just could not find the photographer to save my life. To the point where I only, like, she was the last thing I found before I finished the game. I'm trying to remember. I think she was, like, down here somewhere on one of those islands. But, yeah. Like, it was one of these things where it was, like, always in the back of my mind, like, where on earth is that photographer? Like, it's mentioned so much, but where are they? Oh, no. Okay. Finally, literally the last island that I could check in the game. That seems about right. Ruined mansion. The man is standing inside a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand, and it's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, and even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will allow you to dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The collector tinkers with your boat. The relics we're looking for are a key, a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Receipts. The collector installed dredging equipment on my boat. I'm to locate some relics for him. He said he'll reward me well for any time I return to him at Blackstone Isle. So yeah, now I can dredge whenever. So yeah, out there is where the first thing is. However, there's one thing out here that I need, because I think there's a research part out here if you dredge. If memory serves, and if that glint... If that glint is indicative of anything. Navigate the pathways of Dredge. Bronze belt buckle. Engraved, but almost every detail is entirely worn away. Alright, and rods, reels, and rigs. Rods will reel and fish 10% more efficiently. Let's dredge a bit more and then go back to lesser little marrow. Not lesser marrow, little marrow. Old iron chain. Ah, yes, the monsters. Ooh. Ooh. Is that an average grouper? Okay. I can rearrange my stuff so I can get the... A tusked grouper. And it's trophy level. That's pretty good. Let's dock at Little Marrow briefly. That was concerning. Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see. My only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks. All alone and cold in the water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed in your vessel. If you're about to retrieve able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore bronze belt buckles, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's any chance you could find it, I'd be at your debt. Give the belt buckle to the man, yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please, take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Yes. Anything else I can help you with? I'd better go. Yes. Because we don't need this yet. This is pointless to us. Because we can't even research that yet. We need the flexible fishing pole. Encyclopedia. Okay. Now we also need to go to the trader. Found anything special lately? Sell some trinkets. Fisherman, I thought you might stop by. The fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here that you already might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment. Though, how could I help you find more pigments? Thanks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature, clears out a scrap of cloth and paper from Mort's workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. That's all for now. What can I help you with? Alright. As you wish. Alright. Okay. Ooh, another aberration. Fiddler crab! What is that? Arrow squid. Perfect. We can hit. We can hold that. Let the other thing go. And head back. See if this has the fiddler crab as well. Yeah, it does, so we're not gonna pick that up yet. Let's go back to home base. Dock up. Fishmonger. Yes, let me finish this quest. Fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. These'll do. These'll do. Glad you've got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here, or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutants? They go mad. Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Have you got any of these mutants? Yes. I will give you this one because this is gonna sell for a lot. Actually, no, I want to sell that first because I know, while it's still fresh, because I know Fishmonger takes the apparated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what this fish is worth. And why don't you take these two? They're not... Oh, they're of no use to me. Did you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please. So what do you need? Then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of the metal bar across it. Alright. Let's get the flexible fishing pole. And then we can also research the improved onboard engine. Encyclopedia, got those. Alright. Builder. Personal is... I'm getting really tongue-tied today. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out at the sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's difficult. It's gotta be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I can't go back. She's gazing out at the sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber, 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Lighthouse Keeper. What is it? Actually, no. I'm not going to talk to her about shipwrecks yet. Dry dock. Put one in there. And then put one in the light space as well. Actually, no, I should put one in the engine. That makes more sense to use. shipwright. I'm going to sell the basic fishing pole and buy the flexible one. And then sell the weighted line. And I can't afford the hydraulic rod yet, but I'm close. Pursuits: 2 lumber, 2 strap. Now, there. Okay. Lighthouse keeper. Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries wreckages from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw the ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Alright. Well then. We need some more money. Need some money so we can get some oceanic fish. Those are crab pots. Builder, I think it's good to get like research and stuff, but you don't really use that right now. Earn gold ring. Gold always holds its value. Yes, it does. Because humanity loves its shinies. Can't take the shark yet. Let's get some lumber. If it wasn't obvious, I didn't sleep super well last night, so I'm like yawning a lot and stuff. But it's fine, I'm sure. Storage for now. Crab pot. I'll sell all my trinkets. Bit. Just get stuff to sell. Because we need to get the ability to fish in the ocean, because the moment we do that, we're golden. Because that's more fish types to get. More money. Much. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, this is my second playthrough, so I know the rough stuff. It's been a minute, though. And, like, I haven't touched any of the DLC yet. It's the first time I have those, but, yeah. Like, the first thing I got was an engine, because, like, comparatively to, like, the fully upgraded ship, I was like, oh gosh, this is so slow. Okay. Fishmonger's barred his door. Right. I forgot he does that. Well, I don't think I can reach Gale yet. At least not safely. granted, I could replace the rusty engine with the actually good one. I'm trying to think if actually going out for that isn't a good idea with my current stuff. That is some aberrant arrow squids, which are very nice. Bing, bang. Oh hey, the other type of arrow squid aberrant. Nice. Yeah. Go over here. Get engine. Oh yeah, I can't sell anything because the dude's hauled up. Ugh. Correct engine operation. Nice, which makes engines 5% faster. Okay, cool. I think I just need to sleep to just try and wait for the fishmonger to open up again. Because I don't think my stuff is... I don't trust my current level of light to go all the way around yet. Ugh. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? There you go. $92. It's not great. But it's something. Alright. Let's go and get back to fishing. Complete a total of 25 fishing spots. I don't really like getting that achievement that early. But with how non-renewable these are at the moment. What is east again? Nothing. I don't think I can reach Gale without getting murked. But I can reach Mackerel guy. Beep, 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 beep. Cloth. Cloth is good because that's always a pain. Okay. Actually, no. It is about to be nighttime. We are not going to cult a creepy cultist as soon as it hits night. There's good stuff here. Ooh, grotesque mackerel. Perfect. back. Sea monsters. Or at least what will turn out to be sea monsters if I go any closer to them. I don't know why I'm saying crikey a lot nowadays. All sorts of stuff. Alright. One bolt of cloth. For hydraulic rod. Fully install equipment into every slot of your ship. Thanks, game. Awesome. Now I have all the fun stuff. Alright. Now we can rest briefly. I'll go and check the crab pots. So, the first time I played the game, in the research tab, I somehow never clocked that the other, like, tabs of that thing were actually a thing. So I got every single fishing rod available to me, and then was really confused as to how to upgrade everything else, and then, like, actually paid attention to, was like, oh, I'm stupid. I just... it's been in front of me the whole time. Bing. So that's cloth, which I don't... It's weird to say that I don't need cloth, but I don't need it as much early on. That's a big boy. Bronze Weller. Oh gosh. Forgot you can't really have... It's like impossible to store these things. There we go. Now I have just enough space for a cod. Let's go for these. Bang, bang, bong. Oh, yeah, I could get one. There's no 1x1 fish around here, though. I think the only 1x1s are the crabs, if I remember correctly. Honestly, I might actually have one of the pots. Let's see. Yes, I do. Awesome. Let's keep going. Going. 281. Awesome. Get that. Increase rod spaces, which is nice for later. I could just... No, I don't have enough money now. I could replace that soon. I don't see the point, because it's like... It's a 1.1 knot difference, and I don't think that's enough of a difference to warrant bothering. Oh, wait a minute. Where is... Because I know what's around there, and I know what I need for that. Bing. Bing, 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 bing. I think I just need one more. That was not a good sound. A slab of rock juts from the water, a barren, crude symbol of carved fish. Oh, I need a lot more cod than I remember. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull it a little closer. Look inside. Citrine ring. 2 bits of lumber. An old iron chain. And a research part. Awesome. I know I just saw it. Danger. Stone hump. Oh, oops. I'm not insane enough to see whatever that stone says. Crap, 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 crap. Crap, 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 crap. Blackstone's closer. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was too close for comfort. Mangrove makes more sense. I can see the reason to get a lot of these, but efficient, hardy, large. Research large crab pots. Sleep. Oh man. Let's go back and get that thing in the day when there's not a massive sea monster in front of it. Eels there, more eels. The ornate key. I forgot how big that was. An abnormally large and heavy key cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. Yeah. Okay. It don't really need cloth at the moment. Go back here and turn in a key. Because the thing I get for this is so helpful. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers in a strange shine. As he holds it, the shape of the key, the teeth, the head, somehow now seem changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go, we have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some of the debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Nothing, I'll be going. I know what I'm looking for. I know where to find it. Haste is so nice to have. It's dangerous as hell to use, especially when you're not paying attention, like I've done many a time, but it's really useful. It's useful to just like get places so much faster when you just want to like get to port, or especially if you need to get away from something. Haste is nice to just like zoom. Lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks toward the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Fishmonger. Some fish prefer deep water. Nope. Dry down. These out. We need like a lot more cod. It's night and I can't get any more today. Okay, lots of aberrant fish, which is actually surprising. So I'm used to not getting this many early on. Yeah, you're nice. Large crab pot's nice because it means that you can hold more when you have stuff like fiddlers and stuff like this. is nice. We're gonna rest now. And then we're gonna go and find some cod. There's cod out here. We need scrap and stuff as well, obviously, but I want to do the cod thing for reasons that will be obvious soon. I don't need trophy cod for this anyway. Oh, the three-headed cod. Gosh, you'd think I had the thing I'm trying to get already. These aberrants we're getting. Like, technically speaking, I think the intention is that, alright. So, we just got the sinews, the spindle. Which, in addition to just being a pretty okay rod that can catch in coastal and shallow, it also gives you a 1.5% additional chance to catch aberrations, which feels like I already had with the amount I've just been catching randomly. Yeah, also just because fishing speed is cumulative anyway, so just having it now is nice. It just costs like a bunch of cod to do, so... It's not like it costs much, and it's more fishing speed, and more chance to get aberrations, which is more money. I can try and get a bronze wallet. We'll get a mac. Maybe not, actually. Maybe we check these. Empty. Just get those out. That looks really bad. From the distance there. Fishmonger. Don't overcommit yourself, especially when the sun starts to go down. Eh, it's fine. Additional engine spots. And additional light spot. Which is nice, because that means I can start working on better engines. As well as I think that means that she's selling these, the halogens, which are very nice. Oh, that's bad. I don't know why that happened. There's nothing. I don't know where that reply is coming from. Yep. There's some good stuff. I need to bring these fish back and sell them so that before they're stale. $78. Awesome. Now, the halogen. Awesome. Because, like, when you have, like, that, like, I think it is, yeah, it is just better than too cloudy. Like, having 1,800 lumens now is pretty nice. So I just need more wood. Encyclopedia, 3 cod. Cod has more aberrations, mackerel has more aberrations. Okay, let's sleep. And keep going. If we want nets, we need wooden cloth. Which might be nice. Can't even store a Weller right now. Let's go get some of this cloth. Cloth, like, in the next couple tiers of upgrades, cloth is really useful, so it's worth having. And then let's just bring this all back. Yeah, there's no point going over to check that crab pot anyway, because there's no way it's gonna be full yet. Store this for now. So, Collector wants us to go down to Gale. I don't think that's wise yet. We have a bit more stuff we can do around here. There's some wrecks and stuff around that we can loot. Shapes in the deep. Pearl earrings. Once strong wooden hull lays broken against the shoreline. The stern is completely breached. Try to get inside the stern. You pull a bit closer and manage to clamber into the back of the wreck. You look around. Some metal scraps, a bolt of cloth, some more pearl earrings, and a research part. Awesome. That's really useful. Let's go around, and there should be a dock around here that we can use. I don't know if it has storage, but we can at least sleep there, I believe. Oh, crap. Jeez, that thing's more aggressive than I remember. Material pile. You know what, honestly, I'll just put the metal strap there. It doesn't have a storage thing yet. Research. So getting the hardy crab pot. So then I can get the mass. I can then research the massive one. Because I'd like to try. One, I didn't really do much with crab pots in my previous game. And I kind of regret that because it made the times when I needed to do stuff with crabs really annoying. Especially because it meant that I didn't really ever get much of the paint types because I didn't bother with all the aberrants. Oh hey, a research part. Like, I didn't get all the aberrant crab types, so I got some towards the end, but goblet. A large goblet covered in what appears to be a thinner vein of gold leaf. And metal scraps. Alright. That honestly might be all I needed for this place already. Which is why I'm sure they put that scrap there, so you could just do it here. Because game design. You've delivered all the necessary materials, you should let the builder know. Alright. Research. I want to get the massive crab pot next. Don't need more cloth right now. Let's head back. Wood around. I forgot you could actually hit those. Gosh. Game telling me to go back to the builder so that I can bring her to place. I can't carry 2 wellers right now. Shark's too big. Let's pick up some arrow squids. We can go and get that away. And then put that in storage. 213. Builder. Done it. Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Good riddance to you, Greater Marrow. I'm onward bound. Alright. Let's sleep the night. And then head off. No, it's like 4 a.m., so it's like not technically day yet, but... that's really funny that that's an option. That I could just discard her in the middle of the ocean. If this game was slightly different, like if I could save scum, I'd totally try that. But I don't want to dump a random woman in the middle of the ocean. So... Rig taunts me. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. Yep. Agreed. Awesome. Massive crab pots. Exactly what I was looking forward to. And then... I should probably get these first, because like if I get the engine slots and stuff, then these will be engines. Well, I think these are engine slots, and so that's more efficient currently. Alright. We need like a little bit of wood to get the net, to get the trawl nets, which help a lot, because trawls just basically mean you can like passively fish. So when you're around Queston, you can fish. SOS. Oh, hey, Castaway! Someone who, I totally found early on. Totally. Before. Totally didn't only find it when I was looking around for the photographer or anything. I'm saved! I'm saved! Oh, you're a sight for these sore eyes. You look terrible. Are you okay? You bet. I bet I do. I certainly felt better. I've been chewing on seaweed and starfish for longer than I'd like. I washed up here, oh, it must be some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. Thought my crew would have come to find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Did the boys send you looking for me? No. Oh well, I'm sure they're out there looking anyway. Can you get me to Little Marrow, stranger? I should be able to fish them there when they next stop by. Guess I'll take you to Little Marrow. Castaway climbs aboard. Alright. I don't think we're meant to be basically a human trafficker, but, you know. Let's keep moving. But, like, you know, saving people is not a part of the job, but, you know, it's something that we have the capability to do anyway. Oh, that's respected. Doc. The sweet, rank smell of civilization. I thought I'd never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me. As you can imagine, I'm feeling like this isn't worth much anymore, for me at least. Or perhaps this will be worth something for you. He removes the signet ring. And from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with the symbol of a captain's wheel. A ship's wheel's sigil is emblazoned proudly on this ring. Such a symbol is sure to bring good luck to any captain that holds it. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. Yeah, I'm not selling that. I think it's more interesting to keep that. Because it's not super, like, a lot of, like, I think it is a decent amount of money if you sell it. Or at least a decent amount early on. But, like, it's not like you have to. You can get by without it, I think. Or at least I did, because I didn't find that man until I had, like, fully upgraded my ship, so, you know. Why did I do that? I don't have any fish. Net spaces. And this is really what we need. Granted, it'll be a while because we need refined metal and we can't get that yet. The trawl. Alright. I think, honestly, I might call it here, because if it wasn't obvious, I'm kind of tired today, because I didn't sleep well, and so I think I'm going to call it, but it's been fun. I love this game so much. Like, and I look forward to continuing. I don't know if, like, I might play this off stream and stuff, we'll see. If I do continue it on stream, you'll see it, but we'll see. Yeah, for now, I don't know. Quit. Alright. But yeah, for now, that's been Dredge. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video and stream or whatever. Bye now.